A movie about COVID-19. Why not? Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to my in-theater movie review series. So today's movie I'll be reviewing today is the HBO Max original film, Lockdown. And before I get into my thoughts about this movie, here are a few words from the channel. Alright everybody, it's time to get on the social media train. Want to chat with me in 100 words or less? Then check out my Twitter account. Want to talk about movies, TV shows, and video games within the group? Then check out my Facebook account. Want to check out some of my ultra cool fan art? Then check out my DeviantArt page. Want to get the lowdown on everything that's happening on this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So Lockdown stars Anne Hathaway, and it's about this couple named Linda and Paxton who are forced to stay in their homes due to the COVID-19 outbreak and the fact that everybody's on lockdown because of it. And throughout the movie, Linda and Paxton start rekindling their relationship that they lost after they broke up, as well as making big plans for the second half of the film. So what are my thoughts about Lockdown? Well, I have a confession to make. When I first heard about this movie, I actually wasn't going to watch this movie because it dealt with COVID-19, and I was like, I don't feel like watching films that deal with COVID-19 because as of this video, COVID-19 is still going on, and I didn't want to watch any films that dealt with that. But after hearing the premise of this movie and the fact that Anne Hathaway is in this movie, I was like, okay, I should give this movie a try. So I did watch this movie, and it was okay. I'll get more into it, but let's talk about what I did like about this movie. So one of the things I did like about this movie was the concept itself. As I mentioned before, I thought the concept about the fact that we have a romance movie that's focused on COVID-19 was really interesting because you don't see a lot of movies nowadays that deal with COVID-19 for obvious reasons. But I thought it was really interesting that we have a movie that's focused on COVID-19, but it's more focused on the relationship between this couple. And it was interesting seeing how the couple is dealing with being cooped up with each other when they're under lockdown from COVID-19 and see how the relationship progresses during this ordeal. Another thing I liked about this film were the performances themselves. I think Anne Hathaway did a fantastic job as Linda, as she made Linda to this neurotic and snarky character, and it was really enjoyable hearing Anne Hathaway making these snarky remarks as Linda. And then the thing that really impressed me the most about Anne Hathaway's portrayal of Linda is the fact that she's able to talk so fast. Like in each scene, she seems to have like a motor mouth as she's talking about things that's gone wrong in her life. And I just never thought that Anne Hathaway could talk that fast, so I personally found that to be really amusing. I also really like the actor who played Paxton. I am so sorry I can't say your name. I'm afraid of butchering your name. So here's his name down below if you want to know the actor's name. But anyway, I love the actor who portrayed Paxton because he made Paxton into such a snarky character who could be as snarky as Linda. And I especially love his chemistry with Anne Hathaway's character Linda, as they seem to be snarking at each other, but it's clear that they still love each other despite the fact that they broke up. And I enjoy seeing the interactions between the two of them throughout this film. Now here are a few issues that I do have with this film. The first major issue I have with this film was the slow pacing. This is a very dialogue heavy film. Like, the film is spent on the characters talking about life for most of the film, and that got a little boring to me. Like, there was times where I wasn't really paying attention to the film because I was so bored with all the conversations that was going on. And even though there was a few conversations that happened in this film that got a chuckle out of me, most of the time I was just bored with this film because it's just so dialogue heavy. And even though I don't mind films being dialogue heavy as long as the dialogue was interesting, most of the dialogue in this film wasn't that interesting, and I just couldn't hold my attention towards this film. Another problem that I had with this film was the third act itself. Like, it felt like the third act just came out of nowhere as the film shifted from a romantic comedy to an action film, all in just 20 minutes, and it just felt so abrupt to me, and I felt like there was no build up to how the third act was going to pan out compared to the rest of the movie, and it kind of made me confused about what was going on at that point. Like, how did the characters get to that point, and why did the film switch from a romantic comedy to an action film in the last 20 minutes of the movie? So I was a bit put off by that. But overall, I give Lockdown a skim it. While the performances were very well done, and I did like the concept about these two main characters staying together because they're on lockdown from COVID-19, I found the pacing to be really slow, and the third act was just so out of nowhere that it just threw me off from the film. So if you like films that deal with the relationships between characters, and you like Anne Hathaway as an actress, then you should check out this movie. However, if you want to watch a movie that has more action and actually has more meat to the plot, then I wouldn't recommend this movie. So that's my review on Lockdown, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Lockdown? And if you have, did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? And what were some of your favorite movies that was based off a real life event? Please feel free to tell me in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? Then please feel free to hit that like button. And also, hit that subscribe button for more content about video games, movies, and TV shows from this channel. And now, let's roll the credits, please.